My name is Lukas Buchler, and I'm the Senior Rehab Consultant for WISE. Mental health means just the well-being of your mind. How nice is your mind to you? You know, what sort of thoughts are you having in there? How nice are you speaking to yourself? Are you speaking positively or negatively to yourself? We need to find this balance between how much information we're absorbing from the environment that we're in, which can be professional, it can be personal, it can be just simply social media, and how much information we're allowing ourselves to process by actually getting it back out of our system again. So we really need to focus on getting stuff back out of our minds. And the way you do that is through expression, which means out, and suppression means in. So we need to find this balance between both of those aspects. And that's when I found that people start to really report they feel calmer, more relaxed, and more capable of actually dealing with anything that's going on in their life. The first one is verbal expression, which is just sort of like what I'm doing today. You know, I'm simply expressing my mindset or my beliefs and my perspective, and I'm saying it out loud again. And you don't actually need another human being to actually do verbal expression with. You can actually voice record yourself at the same time. You can speak to a tree, you can speak to an animal, because you find a lot of the time when you start to actually say things out loud, that while you're saying it, you're like, oh yeah, that makes more sense now. Oh yeah, that. Because you're looking at things from a different perspective rather than you're looking at things just from within your mind, which is very difficult when you have a million tabs open. How are you going to see anything clearly? When our body doesn't move enough, there's not enough oxygen, nutrients, and blood being pumped around all the aspects of the body that needs it. So really increasing how much you move, you know, going for a walk or doing some deep breathing if you need to, or some stretching, can really promote that physical expression. I highly recommend doing at least half an hour to an hour of that a day. And that gets all the blood flowing, all the oxygen flowing, all the nutrients flowing, and you will feel lighter as well because you're getting tension back out of your body. The body holds on to tension, and it can be physical tension, emotional tension, whatever it is. So when you're moving that body, you're creating this flow of oxygen in and out again, you know, and that in and out means relaxation coming in and stress coming back out again. Some people like to do yoga or the gym or walking or running. Sometimes we might not feel comfortable in saying certain things out loud, like how we think and how we feel. You can talk to yourself in the mirror. There's a great exercise where you can start actually saying to yourself things in the mirror that you would like to start to believe in. Because essentially anything that you repeat on a regular basis becomes a belief. Your belief is just a thought that you just say over and over again in your head. So if you start looking yourself in the mirror every day and say, you're more than good enough, or you're doing your best, and you say that on a repeated basis, then your mind is going to start thinking about that more. And because that's a pleasant thought, you will start to feel quite good within yourself as well. A lot of people around in our life, they do want to support us, but they don't really know how to do it. So you can actually go up to a friend, a colleague, a family member, whatever it is, and you can say, look, for this next 10 minutes, do you mind just listening to what I have to say? Because there's a lot of stuff in my mind that I would like to get out. I don't need you to fix anything or give me advice or give me your opinion. I just need you to hold this space for me, and I'm just going to get all this stuff out. And then once I'm done, you can do it if you'd like. Journaling is just like a way to get all this stuff out in a way where no one else has to know about it. No one else has to even listen to what you're doing. You can just write as much as you want. You know, how am I feeling today? What did I do well today? What would I like to do differently next time? Or even just write down a few things that are on your mind that you're trying to process. Listening to music can actually bring up feelings and emotions from whatever you're listening to. And when that feeling does come up, let yourself feel that, because it's a feeling that had to come out.